Clone Force 99.
This is Wrecker, Hunter, Echo, Tech, and Crosshair.
Oh, I don't have a cool send-off. This is embarrassing.
Obviously, we are different.
We're all you're getting.
Ha! We're all you need.
They call themselves the Dad Batch.
Experimental Unit Clone Force 99. The defective clones with desirable mutations.
This is one meeting I don't want to miss.
All right. Hello and welcome everybody to this week's episode of the Dad Batch podcast. This is what, 179. Gosh, we've done that many. I'm your host this week. I'm not Bud from the Cosby Show. So Steven couldn't be with us this week. He is buried at home somewhere under a big pile of Maul merch. We sent his kids in after him, but they haven't come back either. So let's go around the horn and say hi to our other hosts. So he has his bullseye on the target. Let's hope he has better luck hitting this target than the deer in his neighborhood. It's Brian Cook. How you doing, Brian?
I was drinking a banana milkshake.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm good.
You good?
I'm here.
You ready to talk about Maul?
Yeah. Maul. Yeah. I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Next up, he's trading in the bar scene for a life in rock and roll. It's John Rodriguez. How you doing? He's
muted.
also muted. He's muted. That won't work on stage. So
sorry. Awesome. Heyo. How you doing? Yeah. Good. Hi. Great.
Okay. So
thank you.
Having a good week?
Yeah. It's my last week at a current job. I'm starting a new job next week, so stoked on that.
Congrats.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
We've got the sound effect.
Yeah. Good. Yeah,
Cool.
I think we do. But yeah, everything's good. Thank you.
All right. Last up, I never thought I'd have a reason to use the words Spider-Man toy and purple boots in the same sentence in my life, but thanks to him, that became a reality today. It's Luke Yates. How you doing, Luke? You want to?
Feels like the first time.
You want to explain that intro for our audience?
Yeah.
Not the one that looks weird.
Yeah. No, that's a heck of an intro there. I ordered a pair of purple boots semi-recently for my Magneto costume. I ordered a couple of different options, and option B, which I had kind of forgotten about because it had taken a minute, showed up yesterday. I opened the package today, which was very small. It didn't seem like it was holding a pair of size 10.5 knee-high boots. Opened it up, and there was a Marvel Legends Spider-Man figure on card, which actually, he's right here. Check this out.
Was it at least like graded or something cool, or just
No, and I don't know. I don't know this Legend series enough to know if it's like current or if it's a couple seasons old.
So was it the same seller?
It was the same seller. Like the.
So do you think he slapped the wrong label on the wrong box?
Yeah. So I messaged him back. And he messaged me back right away and was like, "Oh my gosh, super sorry. That definitely went out with the wrong label. Keep the Spider-Man figure as a gift, and the boots are on the way."
There is some guy that was supposed to get a Spider-Man figure that opened a box today to find a pair of purple boots, and he's like, "What the hell?"
And let me tell you, boys, these are very, very garish boots. These are very shiny, very, very strange boots to get.
You've got like 3 pairs
Very
of boots
particular.
like that already. Don't.
I do. This isn't my first
I have a
pair,
picture of you wearing over knee-high purple boots.
Those are thigh highs. Those are thigh high boots. You're right about that. Those thigh-high boots were actually keeping my Achilles heel connected to my body that day. Actually,
You
That was
fell off the stage into a TV
I did.
wearing said boots.
I fell off stage
Was this
and
a
fell
David,
into a TV
David Bowie
performance.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
on brand?
very on brand.
He fell into a TV and I went, ha, ha, ha. No,
Yeah,
I didn't do that.
you did help me up, and you actually helped
did.
me earlier that day when I did, in fact, tear my Achilles skateboarding with you.
That was
So
brutal. And then you showed me a picture of the surgery.
Mhm. Happy to show any of
Yeah.
our listeners that same picture.
Yeah.
Post it in the Discord.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say post it on
No.
Instagram, yeah.
Do we have a
You
specific
don't want that
page for
smoke.
stuff like that?
Hall of Meat,
For,
the Hall
for
of Meat
boo-boos?
section.
Yeah. Hall
Yeah.
of Meat, exactly.
We'll create a room called the nurse's office.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I love it.
I'm gonna suggest we don't do that.
Not for the squeamish.
I'll be the moderator for that.
You'll
room.
need to sign a waiver for that one.
Yeah. I guess sticking with Stevie's format. You guys watch anything this week?
Hell yeah.
Couple
I
things.
other than the stuff that we're obviously going to talk about on the show, right? So we're going to cover Daredevil and Maul for sure. I finally saw Project Hail Mary, which was good.
Oh, nice.
So,
Oh, sweet.
We haven't had time.
I still
Yeah.
want to see that.
Yeah,
Actually.
same.
yeah,
I saw
we went and saw it.
Invincible. There's a new episode of Invincible that just came out.
Mm.
It is it's really awesome. You guys are sleeping on the show, man.
Dude, I
Telling
know,
you, Brian,
man.
give it another chance, dude. And Luke, I don't know if you would love it or not because it's very, very graphic. Not,
But
it's like violent, you know. Like
But
some
remember, I
seriously violent.
read the book all the way up through the Viltrumite War, so I stuck with that violence, and you know it's adapted very well from the book. It's pretty true to the level of gore and
very
stuff,
true.
which I think cartoon gore like that I can handle a little bit
Dude,
more.
it's gnarly. It's
Yeah.
not gnarly in a gross way, but it's gnarly in a like holy crap, like
It's the boys, but animated.
Yeah,
they're pushing it very, very. Yeah, they're that's a good way to
in
it's
terms
the
of like
boys, but
shock
animated.
value,
in terms of what they're showing, right?
yeah.
Shock
But
value.
my God, but the episode is really good. It's not a filler episode like the last one. It progresses the Viltrumite War and
Nice.
I watched the Anaconda movie, the new one.
Mm,
It was fun. It was
I
fun.
want to see that.
It's a popcorn movie. I was
Yeah.
LOLing through many parts. So Jack Black is funny. So, but the movie's
He
just
is
funny. And there's some dude, there's like cameos and stuff. It's ridiculous, but
Those
it's
are
fun.
like my favorite kind of
Yes.
movies.
those are
Yeah.
good comedies. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen the Anaconda movie, the
Yep.
original. So
Yeah.
it's,
with J-Lo.
yeah.
Ice
James
Cube.
Floyd?
Ice Cube punches a snake in the face in the
Yes.
movie and calls it a biatch.
So it's Paul Rudd. It's Paul Rudd and Jack Black. They're like the main characters for the most part. And then the dude with the mustache he's from a TV show, I think. Funny guy. It's ridiculous, but funny. There's just parts you're just like, oh my God, what is this?
What's it on? What platform?
Netflix?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Netflix.
I gotta watch that tonight.
It's basically the premise of it is that they think Anaconda was like one of the greatest movies ever made. And Paul Rudd comes up with the idea that they're going to reboot it because it's like 30
my
years
God.
old or something, and they're going to like reboot it. So it's pretty good, dude.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliance.
It's a good late night giggle watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Sign me up.
That's it. That's all the new stuff I think I watched. Raimi, you watch anything else? Well, you're
Yeah, what are you watching, Ramey?
Just Project Hail Mary. That's the only thing. So, other than the trip up north.
Yes. Want to hear
Watch
about
that.
that?
Watch that, but it ended up being the same thing everybody else watched. Yeah.
Mole.
Male. Cali Maul.
Yeah, and we'll definitely get into that a little bit later. Do we want to cover the episodes, or do we want to just kind of talk about sort of initial impressions and wait till Stevie's back to do more of like the episode?
Yeah,
breakdown? How do you guys
let's
want to
do
do it?
impressions, and then when I think
That's what I was
do
thinking.
yeah,
You
let's
say
wait for
that
him to
for a
come
different
back.
segment, or
I think we'll still do a segment on it, but we'll just kind of do initial impressions, talk about kind of
Overview
high
kind of
level.
stuff.
Over it.
I want to get into like talk about the first impressions, talk about the music a little bit, stuff like that. But
what we're
Oh,
going to do
yeah.
is we're gonna go
episode
up about
breakdowns.
50,000 feet and just look down, just
Cruise.
give it that overview.
Yeah, we're gonna be like Maul in that one scene where he literally just leans backwards and just falls.
Oh, that was so cool.
Yeah.
That spot was great.
It was so great.
He doesn't care. He's just like, bye.
That's so good.
Steven is in the chat saying full send. No. don't
Oh,
wait.
full caps too.
So
Full Maul review.
the pilot has spoken.
All right. Well,
He
there you go.
he has the night off. Can't be a backseat driver.
We're the ones with the buttons. We do what we want.
Yeah. Take it easy, Stevie. Have a seat. Have a nap.
All right.
down.
So I think this brings us to the part where we are usually saying, if you would like to show your support for the show, be sure to check out the Dad Batch store. But at the moment, the Dad Batch store has a giant padlock on the front door. However, this Friday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific, that door is getting swung wide open. Luke, you want to show folks what's going to be inside? Let's do
Yes,
it.
sir.
I'll drive and you can talk.
Okay. We did a little bit of this at WonderCon, so let's do this for the larger audience here on the audio and YouTube. Yeah, so we've got a bunch of new shirts, new designs, and same source that we've been using. So these are generally like we've been really liking this oversized washed fit. So that's what a lot of these t-shirt silhouettes are. But pay attention, like when you get on the site, like we've got some other blanks that we did add in the form of like not only like a hoodie, and the sweatpant is back. The sweatpant sold well, so we did like a new version. But this time around, we also added some other items that we're able to link through our Shopify. So we tried to look at it from just kind of like a fun but like functional thing, that stuff we all use. AirPod cases, which I go through like a madman. I plan on ordering a handful of these, specifically the other one though, because that's the there's 2 generation iPod cases. So you've got Gen 1 and Gen 2.
And there's a Gen 3 also.
There is a Gen 3 as well.
So,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like a rubber case, right?
Plastic, but it's got kind of the rubber insert. So it's slightly waterproof. Or submersible, not like fully waterproof or whatever. But yeah, man, I mean, we want to just kind of expand on like what we've been doing. It seems like our audience has been having a lot of fun, like buying some of this merch and some of these soft goods.
Wait, this is first looks, right? Or no,
This
we put
is-
this on the Instagram. You could see pictures of the product.
This is on the Instagram, and we did a little preview at WonderCon, Steven and myself in the panel. But just some of the teas. So you've got Crosshair Country.
Smoke them if you got them.
Yeah, smoke them if you got them. I don't know if Crosshair or Brian himself have ever smoked a cigarette, but it was fitting and kind of steezy. So I went kind of old school hunting magazine and just went down the rabbit hole and found some really funny like vintage ad stuff. We've got the Dad's oversized cotton t-shirt, which is like the Friends logo kind of knocked off. Don't sue us, Friends. We have the Dad Pull shirt. So again, like, you know, the idea is to do a few shirts like with our likenesses on them, or the characters that we cosplay as, or people typically kind of associate us with. So you've got the Dad Pull CD, fully outdated, much like the CD hardware. And another part of like this like assortment was like adding like a functional tote bag. You know, again, like some stuff that we use at cons. There's specifically something coming up here that I'm like super hyped on.
Yeah.
That's an accessory.
Wait. I never noticed the Marlboro, the Dad Batch.
Yeah. So that's one of the other cases.
All right, I gotta get that.
Yeah. The crosshair cache.
It like flips open like.
Yeah, totally. It almost looks like a Zippo or something too.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, look at that corduroy.
These
Okay.
corduroy hats are sick.
So we've
That
so
corduroy
we've got,
hat, dude.
This was like one of the most like asked about things merch wise that I think even before my time. Like I'm sure you guys were getting asked for hats and stuff too. But I've had a lot of people like message me about like, dude, do the Dad Batch hat. Like at some point, find a hat for us. So we've got two different models. We've got a corduroy that's a more of an unstructured body, which is the one I have. It's like very shallow. The crown of the hat is like very shallow and kind of just dad hat sits on top of your head. And then the one to the right, the ROTS logo is like more of a new era style, like crown and body, like traditional like 5-panel snapback hat. And just a good classic fit. The kind of the unspoken David Neth Pro model. He's been wearing that X-Men hat lately, and he wore that on the WonderCon panel. And I was trying to explain this hat, and I was like, "It's exactly that hat." So
Nice.
yeah, really nice fit to that hat though. We've got dude, one of my all-time favorites is Echo's Tiki Cantina tee here. And we kind of expanded like some of the colors on the t-shirts this time. Some of the other feedback I got was like offering different colorways. Cool. So on some of these tees, you can also check. We might have 2 to 3 different colors on some of these. Nice. It kind of is just where the design makes sense a lot of the time, like as I've kind of been putting this stuff together. But yeah, I'm hyped on that one though. Super hyped. Also to make note, we did keep some pieces that we love and have had on the line for a long time, and we'll continue to do so. So there's some like carryover stuff as well that you'll see.
Club shit.
Glove shit.
Hell yeah.
And the
I said we weren't doing that
team.
one.
I'm getting that.
Well,
we weren't
you've
doing
got, you've got multiple shirts.
Dude, the whole crew's on it, dude. That's
Yeah.
sick, dude. You picked the best shot too.
Dude, yeah, I had to pause that just right to get that. But yeah, Action News Team shirt basically. We've got Raimi with the gratuitous Lobot action shirt.
Is there anything on the back of this one? Oh, gosh.
Yeah, there definitely is. There is that one. I do believe you requested this one, right?
The one in the middle where he's holding the wall.
Yeah.
The top one.
For the record,
No, he's doing these.
I relayed
Shoulder.
the request for this one on behalf of someone else.
Yes, that's true. It was by proxy, but it still counts.
Dude, that's the most ridiculous shirt we've ever made.
Yeah,
It is absolutely.
that is insane. Well, hey, the best part about these shirts though is like the place we get these made through, like there might only be 1 to 5 robot shirts that get sold, and that's going to be the most limited shirt out there.
It's all print on demand.
Maybe go back up to the Lobot one again, dude. The fact that on the front it's just that.
It's just that. Just Lobot twerking, dude.
Lobot twerking.
Is that a short shirt too? So like your midriff is showing?
No, I don't know why that uploaded like that. That's actually
Is it
a
cut
great
off?
question.
Okay. I mean that'd be a
it's
nice
just
touch.
cut off. Yeah.
It would,
Maybe
it
we
would
could
make the shirt a little
we could
extra
switch
special.
Switch the
If
silhouette.
you just
out.
cut it, whatever.
Dude, they
It's not a
also
problem,
have
it's fine.
mesh. They have mesh football jerseys. Maybe we could do the Lobot one on the mesh football jersey.
On a mesh.
No, maybe we shouldn't.
Goodness.
Okay. So yeah, we've got so many good ones. We've got Hunter Pokemon Hunter graphic, 2 great tastes that taste great together. We love them both dearly, so that's a combo. That's a front and a back hit as well. The Jar Jar skeleton logo. I explained this one at WonderCon.
That one's dope.
This is a
Is that the
reference.
Exploited shirt?
Yeah, the Exploited. Yeah. So there's an 80s hardcore punk band from the UK called the Exploited, and their logo is a human version of that shirt, basically.
That one's
Jar Jar skull.
so good.
I wore that one to WonderCon, and people were psyched on that too.
Heck yeah.
So, pretty cool.
That one's dope. Yep.
We've got, so this is another cool thing too. So like, again, like this manufacturer, they have like legit jersey and like short pieces. So like, I mean, I travel with shorts like these all the time, and I used to wear like soccer jerseys like a madman. Yeah, and actually, that's the graphic, John. I know that's not a traditional soccer style graphic, but it's based off of a Supreme graphic that I kind of tweaked
No, yeah.
as far as the layout.
Yeah.
So it's got a.
I get
it's more
like a lifestyle. It's more like a
Yes,
lifestyle
more of a
version
lifestyle
than an
piece.
actual soccer jersey. No, I
Yep.
get that. I get that.
Yeah,
John,
I'm
you're
with
gonna
it, I'm with
score extra goals if you wear the whole kit.
dude, you could wear the whole kit.
You're gonna average 1 to 2 more goals a game.
I'm gonna wear the whole kit to the club.
The whole kit to the
Just-
club.
To the club.
Dude, you have shoes that match that kit too.
I do have
that I
shoes
gave
that
you.
match that. Yes.
Yeah,
That's true.
dude, you're gonna step out, and the dudes are gonna be like, "Whoa, this guy means business."
What team is that? What team are you on, dude?
Don't worry
These
about
are
it.
dope. These are dope.
So yeah, so
Here we go.
we've got John the Mon. So did you show this off somewhere, John, or was this at Scum and Villainy that
So
somebody saw this?
Yeah, so I ordered one to sample just to try it out to see what it would look like. That one that you're showing right now, which is backing up way back when I did the episode of Skeleton Crew, I was among Calamari, so I asked
Yes.
Luke to make me a little dude. Like I showed him, like I gave him a reference of how I sort of wanted it, and he
Mhm.
designed the head of it and the face and made it like this awesome little dude. And so that kind of evolved into him now driving a car, kind of just
Yeah.
drifting down the road. And while we were talking about this design about the car, we also mentioned like something about
There you
Pokemon
go, there's a
cards
good
or
shot.
something like that. There's a shot of the car, yeah. So there's John the Mon just zooming down the road in a BRZ. But we talked about it, and we ended up making that other design. Luke ended up going with that other design, which is like a Pokemon card, and I wore that while I was working at the bar, and I got so many comments, so many compliments. They're like, "Whoa, like nice shirt, or where'd you get that?" Or like,
yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, like it's from our podcast, whatever." So then they're like, "What? You know, can I buy it?" You know, asking where they could get it and stuff. So, and I got like seriously 20 comments every time I'd get something. I'd tell you guys like, "Oh, another comment."
For sure.
It's kind of annoying.
It
But,
printed sick too.
It was
so
a really cool. It's a
Click on it, Raimi.
yeah,
You're
no,
getting
it is-
harassed.
yeah, I
They
wish I
want to
had
see
it
the
on right now.
purple. They want to see the purple, dude.
yes.
Oh,
I think if
so
you click,
they want to see it
Herbs?
with purple.
Yeah.
Um,
if you
they
get
want
a-
to see the purple.
We'll
Give
have
it a
to add the
blend.
purple.
Show
The
it off.
purple's currently being used because they're it's one of those.
Ah.
It's just showing you
yeah,
the
yeah.
other
They're just
details,
showing
like
the cut of the
inside.
Got it.
sleeve.
Yep.
I don't
Gotcha.
see why we couldn't
Show
add
us the
purple as an
purple.
option. If
we could
could
totally
look at
add
it.
Purple.
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah.
That's
These
one
are
of the
easy-
options.
Yeah.
Or any.
And mine is
these are
black,
easy
so-
to edit in it, like
There
if
should
our
be
if our
other
listeners
colors.
have like feedback on colors, like if they're like, dude, add that in purple and I'll buy that, like we can add it super duper easy.
It's
Like it's
literally
literally
two
a
clicks.
small
you can
edit.
add it in purple.
It's
Mhm.
2 clicks.
A
to
nice
add
little
it.
lavender. Yeah.
Or that dark
John-
purple
It
with
is
the
a dope,
Gambit shirt was on
dope
too.
design. So
And John, everyone's requesting.
I have that
you
shirt too.
need
I get a lot of
soccer
comments on that
shots
shirt.
in the whole
Hell
kit,
yeah.
dude. So
I need a what? I'm
that's-
sorry. I need a what?
They need you
Soccer
playing in the
shorts?
whole soccer kit. The soccer
yeah.
kit, dude.
We'll get John to model.
Don't
this.
Oh.
dude, you got to advertise,
Well,
dude. You
yeah,
got to advertise.
We'll see about that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Anyway,
listen.
you got-
the guys
you
on your
got-
team will
yeah, a
be like,
bunch of
dude, where do
50
you
and
get
60-year-olds.
that? You got to sell it, dude. Come
John
on.
the Mon. Yeah, and
Dude, so this
in
one's
lavender,
kind of a-
that shirt would go hard. Dude, that color right there, that looks like a Raimi colorway, by the way. But
Yeah,
the logo, the Dad Batch
yeah,
logo.
so
Even though it's a youth size.
that's a great. Yeah, we should add that as an adult in that red one too, because that totally reminds me of like a Raimi classic piece.
Yeah.
We got
an
Lula
orange
as my
one. Call it the Raimi.
Lula as my co-pilot for the Wrecker fans
Yeah.
out there, or I guess the Marauder and Dad Batch fans in general.
Oh, I just had an idea for a shirt, dude.
Oh, dude,
The Lula
Hit me.
fans.
We need a Wazaa.
oh my
For next-
god, dude,
next Super
totally,
Bowl.
A
totally.
Budweiser style shirt.
Wazaa.
Oh, we're getting into the juicy bits now.
Yeah, these ones,
Yeah,
man.
okay.
I can't believe there's 4 versions of the shirt or more.
Yeah, this is almost
More.
like a Pokemon kind of situation.
4
'cause
or more.
I didn't realize there
three-
were 4.
Well, so
Oh my
3
gosh.
of the shirts. Okay,
Dude,
so
there's like
here's the
5,
story on this.
6 different.
This is this was kind
Go
of
on.
something that I took Raimi as Maul. Raimi sent me a bunch of photos of him as Darth Maul,
I had to send a
and
bunch
then
of photos.
I drew my own versions. Like I put those onto my iPad and I drew over the top of them. In some cases, like I outright traced them when I was trying to get the drawing to look a little bit more realistic. Some cases I opaqued out the photo and then just drew it really loose in my style, so it had a little bit more of a comic style to it. And then I like pulled some like anime background stuff and like double layered some crazy stuff, and basically made a comic strip shirt with Raimi as Maul, and the focus is him just creating chaos in the galaxy. So there's a little bit of a loose story to him in the sense
we're
that
all in it.
We're all in it.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
there's Hunter,
we're all in that
director,
shirt, yeah.
Crosshairs up here.
Yep. So
Uh-huh.
if you look
there's
closely
Devin
on the
where's
shirt,
Cookie
in
Lookie?
the show.
I'm on
Hey, where are
I'm
you?
on the I'm on the back of the shirt.
Are you in
You'll
the back? Is the back of this one?
yeah, it's the back
Yeah.
of that one, I think.
Snuck him in there.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so
God, there's so
I'm-
much more on the back.
Oh,
So
there you
there's-
are. That's
you're in
one
with
of
the
the
stormtroopers.
stormtroopers.
Yeah, there's a
There you are. Yeah, dude.
there's a
Deadpool
panel of
stormtrooper
stormtroopers with
in a
Deadpool
Star Wars
whistling.
shirt.
And if you notice, there's one stormtrooper that I drew him with his head cocked, and he's got kind of the like alert,
Yeah.
like lines above his head, like he's like, "What the heck?
Yeah.
That dude's not supposed to be on this."
Yeah.
Wrecker's
What
on
the-
there. Everybody's just kind of hidden in the mix, you know. Like there's a lot of like background to fill up, and I wanted it to also have the like vibe of the show that we've seen so far in terms of like the advertising with like the heavy red, and kind of like fits that Marvel black, white, and red series that they've been doing too, which is kind of cool. So
Mhm.
it's my own interpretation of
And
it.
if you're a member of the Discord, Stevie just posted himself wearing the hoodie version of that.
Yeah,
of
so
that,
Steven ordered
of
the-
the multi-pattern, the fold pattern. Yeah.
Steven ordered the sample
thing,
and
the
he sent
overprint.
me photos of it yesterday, and it looks awesome. It printed in such good resolution. Like
so
I'm
good.
so stoked, dude.
It's got Devin
It
from the
looks
show.
amazing.
Yeah,
in here
yes,
too.
you've got the new
Yeah.
Jedi apprentice, the Sith, you know, whatever we're gonna see her as, not Sith, of course. I get, well, maybe down the road, Lady Talon, I guess. But dude, this took a while, and it definitely got eye bleedy at times, you know, into the evening, kind of getting it finished up. But we wanted it to drop kind of close to the beginning of the show and hitting and stuff. So we have an all over print shirt, we have an all over print hoodie, and then there are like 3 different options on the t-shirt where you can just get like one panel of each. There's 3 large pages in quotations that I made, like comic pages. So there's a Maul 1 shirt, Maul 2 shirt, Maul 3, and then
Got
there's
it.
a 4th tee that has all 3 smaller panels on there, so you can
That's
kind of
right,
double
because
dip.
That was right after I had gotten that set of books that came with
Yeah.
that
Mm-hmm. That's actually
set of-
kind of what
that set of
inspired the
prints,
layout
right?
of
Yeah.
these shirts, dude, to be completely honest. Because
I was gonna
once
say, I think that's
um,
what made
you
it
went to
work.
town right after that. Yeah.
Well,
I
and
remember
I
now.
just was like, it started with just one graphic of Raimi, which was the smiling one, where he looks like really evil and he's kind of got his like eyes closed and he's kicked back smiling. It started with that first drawing. And then I was like, whoa, what if I made it into a comic panel? And then I was like, whoa, what if I made it into like 3 pages worth of comic strip about Raimi? Because you sent me a ton of photos, and I was like, I kind of want to use all of these, and I kind of want to like redraw over all of these photos and you know, tweak them and make my own thing. So, dude, it was so much fun. And the all over prints, or as we're calling them, the Maul over prints, were total like oversized 90s t-shirts, these 2 like big comic panel t-shirts. So yeah,
Crazy. Those ones are cool.
yeah.
So dope.
Mighty Dads.
Yeah, we got the Mighty Dads. I
Let's
wore this
go.
shirt to I wore this shirt to WonderCon. It's the Mighty Ducks logo with the crosshair face kind of drawn onto it. And I wore the shirt the first day of WonderCon, and I went back. Stevie and I took a break at some point, and I changed shirts because I was getting asked about the Mighty Ducks too much. Like nobody caught that it was like not a Mighty Ducks shirt. And I guess I was in Anaheim, so rightfully so, you know. But it was like, oh, Mighty Ducks.
That's
fan, huh?
why,
I was like,
yeah.
oh yeah, kind of. I love the
Well,
movie.
and Anaheim,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Anaheim Ducks. It's kind of
Yeah,
similar.
it's
Yeah.
hand in hand.
This one's great,
That-
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
John,
one
you want to
is
hit him with
so
this reference? You know this reference? Yeah.
Yeah.
you got
So
the sec-
this is this is another one of Luke's 80s. I don't know if it's 80s or 90s, but
Sex
it's the
Pistols.
Yes,
Never mind the bollocks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. The Sex Pistols
yeah.
album cover. Yeah. And again, just
Yeah. And it's
Stupid
such a great,
wordplay. It was just like,
great play on words. Yeah,
yeah. It's
that's
crazy.
so good. It's
I
just
mean,
so clever, and it just pops too. It just looks like the
yeah.
album art or the
Exactly. Yeah, I
band art.
pulled the two. So there's two different colors in this shirt specifically. They're
fonts.
both like the EP and the LP, like flips on that for that album and stuff.
It looks iconic. Yeah, it looks really
Oh
good.
man.
Finally,
dude, the long awaited
Paranoid,
giving the people what they
guys.
want.
Yep, we're finally doing it.
That hat's really good.
See, that's the thing though. I don't know if I need to get a Dad Batch corduroy hat or a Paranoid corduroy hat.
I know.
Or both, I guess.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. So
I think you need the Paranoid hat first. If you got
the Paranoid hat is
absolutely
great. Fire.
Ghost and the Alien. Dude.
That one.
70s.
That graphic.
So I just got corrected by Jason.
What's that?
It was the 70s, not the 80s or 90s. The 70s.
Oh yes,
Sex
for the
Pistols.
Sex Pistols. Yep, 77 for those guys.
Yeah. I obviously I'm not. Yeah.
Dude, it just keeps going, dude.
Dude, yep. I did too many. You guys gotta stop.
Paranoid.
You guys gotta start saying no to me or something, or we're just gonna have too many shirts. Too many shirts all the time. But I love it.
Nate said he wants. Nate said he wants a home and away style jerseys next time. So we got a collab.
I like that.
So
I like the home and away style.
Colorways.
You're not even gonna claim it, dude. I'm gonna get the set and I'm gonna do jiu-jitsu in it.
Yeah.
Since you won't,
dude,
you're not on board.
You're gonna be hanging out of your shorts, my man. But all you,
those zippers, those pockets have zippers, so your car keys will stay in there.
Yeah, I'll represent, dude. It's fine.
That's right.
The shorts.
That's right. What else do we got here? We got so many shirts.
Got a Paranoid tee.
Paranoid Slimer tee. Yep. Again, something that we've just been getting asked about from the homies. Just like, dude, make a Paranoid shirt or hat. Like, let's do this. So got a couple options there. Steven requested some Plo Koon specific merch. So we've got a couple different Plo Koon graphics. And it was pretty fun working with Steven on those. He had some good ideas. So we got Siths up, Plo's down, and Plo Koon lives. Then we have a couple tech pieces. So we got the quad tech bolt, which is pretty cool. I just took the tech logo and drew it with pencil, and then just like went over it with a couple of different filters and Adobe Fresco and Illustrator and stuff to kind of, it's all textured and kind of wrinkly and papery and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
All right. Wrap it up. We'll see. You can see the rest of the collection on Friday, guys.
See it Friday.
Awesome.
Wait,
see it
one
Friday.
more item. That we do need to
okay.
talk
Well,
about.
that's awesome. One more thing.
This one should not have been relegated to the end.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that thing.
Talk about this one, Luke.
It's
okay.
It's like a tech.
This was something that we all kind of wanted for ourselves, and I found a place that has this crossbody bag. So it's like your classic nylon little sling crossbody. It's multi-pocket. It's zippered across the top. It's got an exterior front pocket and then two interior pockets. And I had this tech graphic that I did that's on one of our t-shirts. And I had drawn it out and like inked it and everything. And as I was like laying up the crossbody, which I had ordered one to make sure like resolution on this type of fabric would look good for our stuff. And I used it at WonderCon. I brought it with me. And so I was working on a new graphic and I just did this tech graphic. I started laying up the art on it. Little Dad Batch logo on the exterior as a contrast little hit, yada, yada. But I'm really happy with the colors and the resolution of everything. It really kind of pops. And they're super duper functional, man. Like everybody could use one of these at a con. Seriously.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Put your pass in there. You put your keys, your wallet.
Mm-hmm. I'm making a prediction that one's going to be hot.
Yeah, I think so.
Dude.
Cool. And it's tech peeking out of the bag.
Series of those, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I wanted. I kind of ran short on time, but I think like the new flip will be like each season I'll do a different. Like I'll do a Hunter or a Wrecker next season.
A different version.
Do Echo the next season. Yeah, do a different version each season. So.
Sick.
I feel
That's
bad
gross.
overloading the site with merch and just feel kind of crazy about it sometimes. But I don't know, man. People have been responding really well to it. We've been selling a bunch of the stuff. So
Heck yeah,
keep
dude.
on keeping
Looks
on.
amazing.
So again,
Good
8
job.
a.m. Pacific, the store is going to open up. So have your bank accounts ready. We'll see you then. So, all right, let's get on with the workbench.
This garbage is nothing like clone armor.
Looks a little tight on you, old man.
Yeah, at least I know how to wear it.
All right, who is going to be up first? Let's see. Which one of these is the one we usually do? Oh, there we go.
What?
I'm not going first. There we go. Brian, you're up.
What?
I don't have anything to show, and I really haven't been working on much that I want to talk about. I'm still working on those IG heads for our store. A lot of sanding that I was trying to resist doing, and I need to sand. So I did some sanding today. Wasn't that stoked on that, but I had that whole like Deadpool sheath and knife that I printed in rubber. It ended up being very large, and I wasn't really happy with it. And then the knife wouldn't fit inside of it either. So I'm redoing that whole thing. The sheath is all printed. I just got to print a new blade. I'm going to reuse the handle that I had already. So I just got to print the blade and redo that. So I'll show that soon.
Still
other than
using
that,
the rubber?
Yeah. Yep. Still making it out of rubber because it's so cool. Other than that, I don't really have anything that I'm working on that I wanted to talk about yet because I don't really have any progress. Other than that, I'm going to fly to John's and change the battery in his fire alarm.
Bro, it just went out, dude.
I
It,
think I'm
like,
gonna do
as
that.
we were starting the pod, we were like, "What's that beep that just?"
You can
It
walk
just
away
started
and go
ding.
pull the battery out
We
real
were-
quick. You'll be back in 20 seconds.
You can't. It'll keep beeping. It keeps beeping, dude. You need to replace
Uh,
that, and we don't have a 9-volt right now, so you're gonna have to
We
deal
were-
with the beeping for a little bit tonight, dude. Sorry.
We were talking before the show and it wasn't
and my
doing it.
fuzzy
and you
camera, I don't
hit
even know
play
what's
and
going
it
on.
started.
Yeah, bro, it literally just started. I was like looking at the door. I'm like, oh my god, it's me, because I heard it and I was like, whose smoke detector's going off? And I'm like, heard it again. I was like, oh my god, it's me.
It's probably hardwired.
So,
That's
sorry.
one of those things. Those smoke detectors, they always go off in the middle of the night. It's always like 3 a.m. and then you're up there and you're just like
Bro,
punching
dude.
the thing, trying to get it to turn
Totally.
off. Dude.
The upward
I mean,
punch to the
I went over there for a minute. It's a little high. I could barely reach it, and I wasn't able to grab it. So look at me.
Yeah.
I look like crap, dude. I'm sorry.
I've
guys. So
ripped
sorry
them
for
out the
visual,
wall and
folks.
yeeted them out the window before.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah,
So
you're just gonna have to
so-
deal with the little beep here and there.
So you got a battery to change, you got a fuzzy camera to fix. What you got on your workbench other than that, Sean?
I got a few things on my workbench. Yeah. No, I've just been cranking out a few kits, Helldiver kits that I'm getting through. I have a couple more to make, but now that I'm starting my new job, I think it's going to be a little better in terms of the hours that I work, because I work at night right now, and I wake up a little early, and I'm like dead tired, and I have to like take a little nap before I have to go to work again, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. But now I'll be able to work regular hours and be here in the afternoon and just be able to do things and at my leisure, just not being exhausted, hopefully.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
But anyway, so yeah, I'm working on some Helldiver kits. Yeah, I'm stoked on that. But Helldiver kits, I have my Cyclops stuff on deck. I've been just holding off on it for a little while. I did the chest emblem, but I haven't done the belt or the visor yet. They're just sitting in my garage right now. So I need to get some filler primer. I need to kind of go over them and clean them up a little, make them nice and smooth. And then I can knock them out in a day or two. I just haven't had time to go to AutoZone and get filler primer and then come up. So. But soon I will do that. Also, I hit up White Sheep. I've been asking them like, any updates, anything? And they told me they were going to send me a photo today, as we're recording, but haven't got anything yet. So just waiting. on that.
That photo from the how was that the other day or over the weekend? That photo they sent
So-
last, that looked pretty good.
I think it
looking good,
was
dude.
a week ago. Yeah. So they did send me a photo. So first they sent me a photo of the fabric, which looked really good. It was like a pile, like a folded fabric, and it
Mhm.
looked good. It was textured and it was nice. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, thank you. And then, but I keep bugging them like every couple weeks. I'm like, hey guys, any news? Like, it's been a couple months now. And they sent me a photo of the pants, like the waist part wasn't done yet, but they had the legs and the knees, and they had marked down where the straps are going
They
and
look-
stuff.
they
Like,
look
and it had
great.
cargo pockets and knee pads. They look really good. Yeah, looked really good.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, like dope, like awesome. But I would love to see what. And they asked me too, like, which is kind of weird. I thought we kind of established this already, but they asked me, is it we're doing one piece or two piece? And I was like, I think one piece. You know, like
Mhm.
kind of like a Deadpool or Wolverine type thing. You just put it on and unless you, I don't know. Yeah, I told them one piece, so we'll see. And then just put the belt, whatever. It should be fine.
Because what we've seen of that suit so far for Cyclops, you know, a lot of the suits currently contemporary with the MCU, like the Wolvie suit is like a vest over, you know, it's a two-piece suit like you're saying, and the Daredevil is too, but you can see like clear break points with that, where the Cyclops doesn't look like it is a vest thing that we've
It's
seen in
not
this
quite
limited
like
amount
that.
of photo. It looks like it's more of a one piece like you're describing versus having a break,
Yeah.
you know, there. So I think you're
I
right
think it's like
in going that route.
coverall.
Mhm.
Yeah, like a
More of
coverall
a
type
singular
thing that just-
singular jumpsuit thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like a pilot jumpsuit, you know, type of thing, but
Totally.
but more
1000%.
fitted, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm stoked on that. Yeah. Hopefully they send me something. I might text them in a minute or send them a message in a minute. I bug them a lot. It's kind of a bummer. Oh,
yeah.
thanks. But anyway, I think that's it. I don't have too much else going on at the moment that I'm aware of. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I talked a lot, but I did get this new microphone cover from a microphone. It's pretty sweet and pretty shiny and red, really huge.
Welcome to the team.
Yep. And last week, I guess I had kind of a crazy sound to my voice without this cover. So that is why I picked this bad boy up. So that is my workbench for the week.
Nice. I've been busy, although doing other stuff, but thanks to a tip from for our friend from Off the Rack Rebellion, Billy Maddox. He pointed me to these. I don't think he got them yet, but he found these and I picked up a set. You know how we use latex masking fluid when we're doing like paint chipping?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He found them in paint form, or sorry, pen form. So these are latex masking pens. With really
what?
there's two of them here, and they've got different sized tips. The one is super small. Yeah, come on.
It's kind of cool.
I haven't taken the plastic off that one yet.
Is it stuck?
No, I haven't taken the plastic off of this one yet, and I'm not going to bother right now. But you can see and so you draw on whatever you're going to put in it, so you can get really fine detail. That's always been my problem when I've used masking fluid, is I always end up doing a little too heavy.
Yeah.
I can't get the
I know
really
what you're
fine
saying.
details very well. So I think this will help solve that problem. So I've got a project coming up that I'm gonna do for Space Dive, and I'm gonna try these out on it.
That's
So
cool.
I'll keep you guys
Dude.
posted. So this is a good
Sick.
find. So
Yeah.
you can just go. I just
Interested.
went on to Amazon and I searched for latex masking fluid pen,
Mhm.
and there were a bunch of different
Pen.
like kind of knockoff brands of each other, and this is the one that I ended up picking because it was a set of two different sizes. So
Sweet.
good call. I'll keep you
Sick.
posted.
Yeah, I'm
Sick.
curious. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Nice find, dude. Shout out
Yeah.
to Billy.
Shout out to Billy. All right. I guess this is the part. This is the part where Steven usually says, "Hey, Raimi," and I say, "Hey, Steven." So here we go.
We're being hailed.
This encryption's new.
This might take a while.
Okay. So Lego and Mark Hamill did a fun little collab to promote their smart play system, the little Lego bricks with the chips in them.
Mhm.
So they gave him a like a fake position at the company. And his title is Junior Executive Director of Information, which if you're good with acronyms, it is Jedi. And they did some PR where they had him basically like acting as like a help desk technician for fielding calls for how to like work with those Smart Play bricks. So I managed to snag the reel off of Instagram. So I've got a clip here we can play.
How can I help you? Yes, the Lego Smart Play system is available in Lego Star Wars sets. Let me show you. Ships built to battle. Beloved characters that come to life. And a galaxy that plays back. Want to master the creative forces inside Lego Star Wars Smart Play? Call 1-877-80-ASK-MARK. Answer your questions, I will.
That's pretty
So
funny.
that's fun.
Man, he's looking good, man. He looks good. He's 70
He does look
something,
good.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to be another Shatner.
Yeah,
So-
totally.
I have not had a chance to call that phone number yet. I don't know what you get if you call it. It's probably just some actual Lego line.
Well,
but,
there was a date and time, right? You said the date
there
and
was.
time you have to.
There was.
Yeah, 9 to 5.
So,
Right, like use
like
code
one
Mark
day.
for 5% off your order.
yeah. Next up, Steven Soderbergh, who was the writer for the Hunt for Ben Solo film, he did an interview with the Playlist, and he was asked about the project, and part of it was he was asked if he wanted to revisit it now that Disney's under new leadership, and his reply was very definitive. He said, "No, thanks." So he was talking about kind of how he got pulled into the project in the first place. He said that, it was pretty much Adam saying,
Adam saying
We
What
are
did Adam
experiencing
say?
technical difficulties.
something very
Are experiencing technical difficulties. Please
So what
bear
Rami was
with us
saying was,
while we are experiencing technical difficulties.
yeah, his mic
Please
cut out.
listen
Am I-
to
am I back?
John's fire. There you are.
You're back.
my entire sound system decided to like go dead for a second. I had to unplug,
Yeah,
unplug it back in. Sorry about that. So Adam brought him in. He said, I think there's somewhere to go with this character. That's how it started. Otherwise, I never in a million years would have found myself in that universe again. I don't regret 1 minute of the time we spent working on that. Felt the work was good. It's just good for you to be in that room and working on it. It'll have a residual effect that will be unexpected at some point. And then he followed up with, as soon as it became apparent that the movie's not going to happen, I sat down, started writing something else. It's like, okay, new scenario. Let's get cracking. You just got to keep on moving. Look, if it was going to happen, it would have happened. It's that simple. So sounds like he's got zero interest on revisiting that project, although, throw enough money at somebody, I guess.
Yeah.
Never say never. But he as of right now, sounds like he's got no interest in it. IGN put out a new behind-the-scenes clip for The Mandalorian Grogu, featuring Favreau and some of the rest of the cast, talking about special effects and aliens and creatures. So I've got that here. About a minute long. We can watch it.
I've seen this.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
To me, Star Wars has always been about creatures, and I think it dates back to when I saw it when I was a kid. It all felt unified in this world, made the world even more compelling.
Hey, never touch the buttons.
We really wanted to bring an assortment of droids and creatures to this movie.
Are you scared? You should be.
I could get a little emotional talking about Grogu. That deep emotional connection exists in the way that the original Star Wars characters existed for me as a kid.
He's slowly coming of age, finding his own power.
I like this kid.
All I see is his little face. You cannot but fall in love with that little face.
We have Grogu, we have Zellans again.
Good shot, baby.
We're embracing a lot of tradition, bringing in all sorts of creative disciplines.
Close for the night. Thank you.
You use all of these techniques to ground things, to make you feel like you're in a real place with real characters, even though you've never seen these creatures or these droids before. It all works together, and Star Wars is unique for that.
Dude, that theme song slaps, dude.
Yeah.
It's so Star Wars, dude.
Yeah. I think we get some glimpses of a couple new aliens that we hadn't seen yet before.
Good shot, baby.
Dude, the Greedo in the X-Wing outfit was cool. The Greedo guy.
I'm trying to figure out where they. Oh, that robot. I don't think.
Oh,
we've
wow.
seen him yet.
He's
Well,
new.
he's fully
He's new.
remote controlled too. Look at that. It's a physical
Look,
robot.
He's a
Yeah,
microphone.
you can't fit in that, dude.
No,
There's
No,
no
he's a
actor in
mic-
that costume.
but
He's a
looks-
mic head.
Looks like he's completely practical, at least for
Yeah.
that shot.
Yeah, he's one of these.
Yeah,
There's some.
he's
He's a
literally the
podcast
bird.
podcast mic.
I think this is the bird that's like on top of the cage
That is
you see
cool.
Grogu in that one shot. So
Is that the new
It's the
Salacious?
tiki room. The tiki room.
This this teaser might have got me the most stoked so far for Mando and Grogu. Like seeing like these little puppets
Look at
and
that,
seeing
dude.
how
Yeah.
the donuts are made. What are we doing? This is awesome.
it's hard to tell what the scale is on this. This looks like it's something that's small that's being used
Yeah,
for
it
stop
does
motion.
Yeah, it does look small.
Yeah,
So.
maybe.
Oh yeah,
Oh
definitely.
yeah.
There you go. Oh, that's something
Wow.
different yet. So probably also stop motion. Oh, there you go. That's those guys. Okay. Crazy.
Guardians of the Door.
Yeah, that's
Very cool.
cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
Very
That's the
fun.
kind of thing, like that's probably a taste of what, like we'll get like a Disney Plus special that'll be like an hour long on like what Phil Tippett did for the film.
Man,
Like, that'll be one
For
of those
sure,
Disney
for
Gallery
sure.
things later. Yeah.
I almost
for
want
sure.
that more
Hell
than the
yeah.
movie.
Yeah, that'll be like the cherry on top. Yep.
Yeah, total cherry
Mhm.
on top.
All right, so we're obviously going to talk about Maul, and there's a lot of news about Maul. There's no reason to bleed that dry. It's hard, but it's hard not to talk about something related to the show. I wanted to find something that wasn't just the same hype that everyone else is blasting all over social media. And you probably have seen that Maul debuted to a Rotten Tomato score of 100% and had an audience score of 94%. So that got me thinking. I wondered how the other Lucasfilm animation projects have fared relative to that. So I looked them all up, and I've got them all listed here. And I ranked them in order. So what I did was I sequenced them all out and it worked out nicely because I put them all in order first by the tomato meter score, and there were a bunch of common ones. They were all like the same, and then the next sort was this popcorn meter, which I think is the like fan choice or whatever, the people one.
Yeah.
So Maul came out on top. It was the best, and it has held this score since it like all week. And I don't know how often they update this, but it hasn't changed since Monday.
Yep.
So that's in the number one spot. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, this gets controversial, especially for our audience, because there's something that's near and dear to our heart that is almost at the bottom of the list. So I'm just preparing everybody right now. Followed by Tales of the Jedi, which also had 100% and only dropped down to 92 for the popcorn meter score. Next up, Tales of the Underworld. Not surprised, that was fantastic. 100%, 74.
Yep. Also good.
We drop down. Nothing from here on out has 100% in that first line. So Rebels comes in next at 98%, and with a pretty high popcorn meter score. Next, we've got Visions. Now, this wasn't really a specifically a Lucasfilm animation project, but I thought it was worth including in the list.
That's
Oh,
hard
yeah,
too, though, because
definitely.
there's different. Every episode's different. Like that's a tough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a harder one
yeah.
to judge for sure.
Yeah.
I just figured it was worth just like looking at. I tried to include the Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars in here, but they didn't actually have a score at all. Like it was in
It's
there,
too
but it didn't
old,
have a
yeah.
score. I think it was too old. So I also tried to include Young Jedi Adventures, and I think because it's like for really, really little kids, it was in there, but had no scores either.
Mm.
So for whatever reason, that just wasn't. They weren't touching that one. So there was no data. Clone Wars itself comes in next at 93%, 91. So those are still solid scores. Hey, anything with a 9 in the front spot, still an A.
Absolutely.
Star Wars Resistance comes in next at 93, and then this one has a pretty weak People's Choice score. So
was that good? I never saw that.
Looks like, I think you asking that question as just being a Star Wars fan kind of that's something.
But that kind of that might have hit
different.
just
It was very different.
Yeah,
but a lot of stuff that led up to other things. Yeah, of course.
So,
here we go. Bad Batch.
So now we've got Bad Batch, came in at 88 and 84. I hate to break it to you, there's only one thing left after that, which is Tales of the Empire, which I'm a little surprised at.
What?
But,
Wait, but that wasn't that low for Bad Batch. That was pretty good.
Well, none of these are low in the
80s?
grand scheme of things until you put them all together and you realize that Resistance came out higher than it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
I don't watch this crap.
But
It's
that's
so
the tomato
stupid,
meter, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
The
people
people
want to go on
spoken.
here and go, and they want to crap on things, so they go on there and go. My tomato meter.
Yeah,
is
it's
you
not
guys.
the best metric. It's not the best.
My
metric,
tomato meter is
but
you
it
guys.
is.
Like, you know,
But it-
what
no.
did you like that? I didn't like it. Okay, I'm probably not gonna like this. Oh, yep, right, didn't like it.
Yeah. So that's it for those. That was the entirety of the Lucasfilm animation one.
Animated. Cool.
Yeah.
Back in our day, we had to watch Siskel and Ebert give things 2 thumbs down.
Yeah, they only had their thumbs.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
This is true.
Siskel and
So,
Ebert. And then it was just Ebert.
Yeah, that is actually it for the news. We're going to get into Maul next. And I do not have a bumper for this. We have not had time to put one together. However, I do have something that I want us to listen to. And so I just want us to sit in peace for a minute and listen to this, because if anybody's got headphones, put them on. If you're just listening up, turn up the volume, because this sounds fantastic. So listen up.
Spoiler alert.
So imagine hearing that in the theater up at Lucasfilm, which is, I think, the highest
Epic.
certified THX theater in the world. So
brag about it.
Crazy. So, the Kiners, I'm just going to say the Kiners have killed it with the music on this show. They've
so sick, dude.
Outdone themselves.
I mean, we were talking about it prior, but the way they weaved in Duel of the Fates into Maul's appearance, just subtly, you just got that first hit, you know? Ugh. So sick.
Yeah. So let's talk about impressions. Let's just go around the horn first before we get into kind of going through the episodes and talk just about first impressions. So who wants to go first? I'll just pick somebody then. It won't be me. Brian, you're up.
First off, this week, Monday and Tuesday, we have been blessed with cinematic greatness from the Star Wars and the Marvel universe.
Wait, should we hit the spoiler button?
We can do that.
Just to be safe.
Let me find it here.
I know it's overview, but just in case.
Yeah, no, we will definitely get into spoilers here. Where is it on here? Okay.
Turn your volume down.
Spoiler alert. There you go.
Yes. So I feel like I've eaten at a 5-star Las Vegas buffet for the past 2 nights in a row. Maul kicking off this week. I mean, we knew the buzz was pretty hot on this. But man, the music, the animation, number one, the animation is like we've never seen before. Hello, Amy. I'm gonna wave to Amy real quick. The animation is like this beautiful morph of all the recent animations that we've had from Bad Batch, even kind of the Clone Wars to begin with, and then into Bad Batch, and then now, and even Visions, and then into this. Like this could be like a show, like a realistic show with how like cinematic it is. And the characters so far, I don't think there's a weak character in there. Like every character has like a connection point to it, like instantly. For me, it's very cool to see Maul have this gang behind him. Obviously, outside of his Zabrak boys, to have Rook as kind of his go-to for everything, and the all black bandos that associate with her. That's just so awesome to have this kind of soldiers, I guess, that follow him. Super just, man, and those Zabrak dudes are cool. I just, there's so much like little details from, I think, other stuff that's been coming around, like woven into those guys, which is super cool. I really am digging, I'm just going to call him Master Splinter, the little lizard dude, who's
dude,
very Yoda-like.
Yeah.
What was his name? Or do we not know yet?
Echo Dio something.
Yeah,
It's something
he's
like
got
that.
like a triple name. Man, he just has this like Yoda swag to him. And Master Splinter. He's very calm. I mean, it's obvious right away that you're all, this guy's some kind of Jedi.
This guy's gonna die.
Some of these shots, man, and I mean, we're seeing it in Daredevil too, and they're killing it in Maul with this. These like, just like epic screen grab type moments, you know, like when I'm just going to call him Master Splinter, when Master Splinter like squared off to Maul as Maul was coming off the ship, and it's just this like widescreen shot of the ship, the street, the background, the guy in the street, Master Splinter, and it's just man, they're cooking. The story's so good, and I'll say, like, I think the reason why that like tomato meter or whatever is like so through the roof, because I have a lot of friends that are, you know, big Star Wars fans, but maybe not as aggressive as we are. But they're big, and they've watched almost everything. You know, we'll say 75% of all Star Wars they've seen, and they're like, the guys I talked to were like, "Dude, that's really good. Yeah, that's really cool." So to grasp hardcore and casual fans is really difficult to do, and especially I think when animated, because we all have friends that really like Star Wars that are like, I don't really watch the cartoons. So to be able to pull those people in is impressive. So kudos to that team. We got homies that are some of the animators in there, and they've been so jazzed on it, and they are so proud right now, and it is so sick to see that. Yeah, because we know how long it takes for them to make this stuff. So shout out to those crew. Then we're just starting, right? That was week 1, 2 episodes. So and what it got released like the day before it even came out, that it was extended for a second season.
Yeah,
before it even came out.
and Athena's gone on record saying that she'd like to see this show break the Disney plus 3-season barrier. Apparently no shows survived more than 3 seasons on Disney Plus yet, and she thinks that this show has a possibility of doing it.
Well, there's not a ton of episodes, right? There's 8 or 12.
It's 8 or 10. I have to go with 8.
Yeah.
I think
It's between 8 and 12. Yep.
Yeah, and they're chapters, right? So it's 2 episodes a week. Is that right? Yeah,
we get 2
cool.
each week, and the last 2 are on May the 4th.
So
wow,
I would imagine just from all the early screenings and rumblings, they were just like, you know what, let's just go ahead and greenlight it. But
yeah,
good work, crew. It's cooking.
What'd you think,
Brian
John?
said everything. Yeah, Brian always says everything before everyone, and then you're like, all right, well, Brian said.
We'll make him go
Hey, that
last
was one
next
of my
time.
most articulate
Yeah,
reviews,
that's the thing.
so.
You should go last because you always say everything, and then it's like, all right, well, everything that Brian said, and then next. No, I mean, yeah, the show's really cool. There's a few things in the show I want to say. Google, I don't know if Google spoiled me or what, or I don't know if it's common knowledge, but there's more to Lawson than we know. If you want to Google that guy, you can
Tell
get
us.
spoiled too. Well, I
I
don't
mean,
want to.
we played the spoiler alert thing.
Did we do it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, apparently,
We played it. I can do it
clearly
again
they
if we
used
really
you.
want. But
all right, I'll
Clearly
do it.
they
I'm gonna
used
say
you
it.
as
I'm gonna say
inspiration
it.
for this, so.
Take off, mute it now if you don't want to hear this, or cover your ears.
Spoiler.
So apparently, this Lawson dude, before he was whatever he is now, a captain of whatever thing, he was a bounty hunter.
Oh,
So
that's right. You were
Interesting.
Yeah.
he is more badass than he leads off, I guess. Leads to be. So
Or a little
we
bit more
might-
scoundrelly in his past.
We might be in
wonder-
for a surprise. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's something that we'll find out later in this season, because I do know that there are some people that have seen that are embargoed, but have seen some more than just the 2 that have
Have
come out
seen
so
more.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen more, but I just Googled the dude to find some photos of the costume for whatever
Mhm.
reason. And before I could click on images, this whole little AI description popped up, and it said like, oh, blah, 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 used to be a bounty hunter. And I was like, is this what? Like, why would Google tell me this right now? You know, so like, does it know that
Jason
only 2
says
episodes
he's
came out?
Dengar.
Damn, see? Mystery solved. All right. We'll close
There
that
it is.
chapter.
Myth
But anyway, I do like that character a bit. I think he's gonna, now that I know this about him, I think he's gonna be pretty BA. Like Brian said, the Maul gang is pretty dope. Maul himself kind of just coming up and not like, he's kind of like a master shredder almost. Like he'll come in and like just do what he has to do when he needs to, and then he'll kind of back off and let everyone else, like, rotary gun or rotary cannon, or he'll let everyone kind of do their thing, but then he'll come in again and bump with the saber and go nuts. And the animation style is so good. We've been saying this since Rebels, or since Clone Wars season 7, maybe. The animations just keep getting better and better and better and better. These guys on the animation team are constantly evolving into the just next level stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even tell if this is mocap or if it's all CGI, or if I don't know. I can't tell.
They did do some
know what I'm
mocap
saying?
for some of it. Yeah.
I'm sure there is
Yeah.
for the fighting, but
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff is also very fluid. It looks really
Yeah.
good. The score, the soundtrack, whatever it's called, is insane. I was just kind of like not pausing, but I was stopping and having to rewind because I was paying more attention to the sound than I was to what was happening in the
Yeah,
scenes.
that's
Because I
cool.
was like, oh my god, like this sounds so good. I'm like, oh man, I just missed this whole scene. Let me go back and try not to get taken by the music, because it takes you, man. It's amazing. Like that little preview we heard that Raimi played in the beginning of the segment. It's Phantom Menace-esque, where Duel of the Fates, where Duel of the Fates grabbed us all. Like, anytime someone brings up a Star Wars, like, what's your favorite Star Wars? Everyone always says the Phantom, or everyone always says Duel of the Fates, because that's top 3 or top 2 for everyone, almost always. So to hear that type of vibe come from this show already, and it's just it's just heavy and like organ and you know it's just it's amazing. It's so full and it's awesome, man. It sounds so good. It's just another element. I remember Joe always talking about this about the sound and the music, and it's still true. It carries the show in a way, and it kind of takes you. It doesn't take you out of it, but it takes you somewhere that it might not if it wasn't there. So I really appreciate that.
John, I have a question for you because you're good with like the lore stuff, like, and I think it's just slipping my mind. So, and granted, these are two different things, right? So in Solo, Maul was like supposed to be leader of the Crimson Dawn.
I think that was before. Yeah, that was before where he was in charge of Crimson Dawn, and it was like a syndicate, right? It was
well, now he's the syndicate, right? Like,
well, now that whatever I think they explained it, like that group like that whole thing disbanded.
Got it. Okay.
Whatever, like he kind of fell back into obscurity, and now he's kind of rebuilding himself again after the whole Sidious fight and his brother dying.
Okay, so that makes sense then. Yeah, because they were like, oh, he's against the Pikes, the Syndicate, the Crimson Dawn. He's against all these different gangs.
Yeah, so I think he at one point he was in control of all of them, and so now this is after that where he's not associated with those groups anymore, and he has just his little shadow collective, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I think is going on right now. Sick name, dude. Sick name. Shadow Lord. Yep. So yeah, dude, and kudos to the team again. Insane. I wish I could have been there with you guys for the couple episode premiere thing for everyone. The little sneak peek that looked insane. Looked really cool. I guess that's it. I'm excited for more. Excited to see what else happens. Maul is continuously impressing us and being like, how do you make this guy cooler every time? You know, and just keeps getting cooler. There's some sort of formula that keeps working because you're like, how can this dude get cooler? And they always find a way. So kudos to Dave. Kudos to the team. Good job, guys. Love it.
Man, if that was the 55,000 foot view from John and Brian, my view is like from like the 70,000 foot overview because I turned down the lights, lit some incense, took out my notes app, and I'm going to read some of those notes. Okay.
Right.
So I wrote opening sound effect blended into the score, very deep, very ominous. That's one. And we can volley these as I go. Score already is peak Star Wars. I think that was just the very first thing where it was just like, blah, and I was like, yep, okay, this is already the best thing I've heard in my life. This is awesome. It's like Ghost in the Shell cityscapes with the colors and Batman the Animated Series buildings. Very, very high altitude view of what I was watching. But the colors, man, I mean, if anybody's seen Ghost in the Shell, it's very Blade Runner-esque. I would say Ghost in the Shell, the buildings are like slightly more like technical and also colorful. So that reminded me a little bit more of that versus Blade Runner, but very Blade Runner-esque too. But I felt some
I forgot to mention all
vibes.
That.
Which Andor and Solo kind of had that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Whoever's making this has some sort of Blade Runner fandom vibes going.
There's a vision board, dude, that has got all of these sick things on it for sure.
Whoever it is,
thank you. I want to see that vision board.
Yeah. and just like, you know, the Batman the Animated Series, like the comment there for me is that the Batman the Animated Series was done on black paper. Like it was done on black background to create like a dark feel to the overall like animation and everything that was happening in the scenery and that was drawn.
It was always nighttime.
Obviously this is digital, but like that's just that like dark background, but then like layered with like super bright colors, almost iridescent at times. So there's that. Okay, here we go. When the old lizard Jedi was sitting on the street in the rain, he looked live action. Do you remember that? Like when he was sitting in the rain, like and again, this comes to the mocap stuff, but like, and then I said, same for the shot near the end where Maul and his crew enter a round doorway with auto door and it's backlit and it almost looks live action. So it just like some of the movement, some of the like very like stark silhouette stuff they were doing. The movements within those, like it almost looked real. It was so dope. Is Two Boots voiced by Taika? That's a question for everybody. No?
Yeah.
He sounded like kind of Taika IG-88 vibe a little bit. I didn't know if he maybe did a voice cameo.
Give me a second.
It's Dave Filoni.
I've added another tab here.
Yeah.
Two Boots is Richard Ayoade.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was a genuine question I had. That's interesting. Okay, horror movie vibes at the end with the red light tunnel sequence and flashing lights dart, and you would see like Maul's guys like darting just after like somebody would turn the corner, and they would just be out of camera view. It felt very horror movie. And then I wrote Maul in the Hall, and that was episode 1.
Maul in the Hall.
And then for episode 2, my highlights were Jedi Turtle Guy saving the bridge. That whole sequence, we all loved. That was insane. Like that was just him showing his abilities and coming out, kind of exposing himself.
Yoda moment.
Yeah, the Yoda moment, and that was cool when Lawson was like, "Whoa, dude, are you
Like
okay?"
Yoda stopped
and then
him
he
to,
was just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Maul in the Hall. I can't. I'm still stuck on that.
Yeah. Don't wait. It's gonna have a part 2. Mandos look cool. I just wrote that. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, this is the biggest brain buster to me, and this goes into like bigger Star Wars question. Okay, Lawson's apartment in his kitchen. Why do all kitchens in Star Wars make that same ambient humming sound? Is that a dishwasher brand everybody rocks with? Aunt Beru, the weird old mom in Andor with the apartment, and all of the kitchens seem to make the same sound. Yeah, I love it. Dude.
Maybe it's a dishwasher.
I hear it.
Yeah, it's a
Or the moisture evaporator going.
That was a paragraph note that I wrote. And then my last note is Maul in the Hall Part 2, killing Pikes this time.
Yeah,
that was super cool.
You just got a request for space dishwasher merch.
On it, Steph. On it.
It's the fridge running. You better go catch it.
Yeah, better tell Darth Maul to catch it.
It's just a gonk, but it has a fridge opening.
Oh, running. That would be sweet. Like a kegerator fridge, a gonky fridge.
Got it. Yeah, like it's half open, like it's running and it's like spilling a beer out or something.
Like a gonk beer fridge.
That's good. That's good.
Like a mini fridge, but it's a gonk.
Like a
that would also be a real life object that would be cool to own.
I have a mini fridge. Can we do that? Can we project that?
Yeah. Why not?
Make it a gonk?
Write that down. Somebody write that in the chat or our chat.
Somebody in the chat write that down.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
20 people just wrote that down. I've got 2 notes here that because everything else has already been covered 3 times. George Lucas had a rule for the animation team that was every single still frame and there's 30 of these per second. Every single still should be able to be framed and hung on a wall.
Dang.
There's no blur. There's no such thing as it'll be hidden in the motion.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing, none of that. Every you pause it, it should be printable. So
crazy.
And they've been getting better and better at that with every single show. So you go pause this anywhere and it should
definitely shows. Yeah.
Picture perfect. So and that rule goes all the way back to George. And then I have listened for this myself. I haven't been able to discern it in any tangible way, but supposedly David Collins recorded Sam screaming, and that scream has been integrated into the sound for Maul's saber.
What?
Yeah, that's cool.
Crazy.
So I don't know if it's just the hum or if it's when he's swinging it. I don't know where.
Yeah,
but somewhere in the sound font for Maul's saber is Sam Witwer screaming.
And on that note, can you talk about the way the saber looks, dude?
Yeah. That goes back to the animation style, that ragged, painted look. So cool.
That is wild.
All right, so Stevie wanted us to go through the episodes. I think we talked about a lot of bits and pieces, so we can do this pretty quick, not take it too long. Let me get over the other window here so I can actually drive this thing. So we open up with the Mando crew rappelling down the side of a building.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude,
so they're going at them and Spybot.
That guy's
which
cool.
is rad.
Batteries.
You think he's
not
tiny
big.
until you like see him, and he's actually quite large. And
He's more of a pizza, but he looks like a burger, right? in the
Yeah,
middle.
100%. And it's this really cool. It's this really cool next level of the Seven Sisters droid. Was it the I?
Yeah.
It's like a pancake.
IG9 or whatever that thing was?
Is he a pancake?
He's kind of pancake
Or a record?
Yeah,
Is it the
it's
size of
like
a
it's in
record?
that probe droid family, but not anything that we've ever seen before.
Or
Like
double extra large
Iden
pizza.
Versio had one too.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They got
I
that
don't
from
know if I can get it to
Seven
freeze at the right spot, but like, but this one talks.
That's
Like
dope.
it actually,
Yeah.
it actually has some dialogue that you can hear if you pay attention. I haven't done this myself, but I heard that if you watch with the subtitles turned on, you'll see what he's actually intending to say.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
supposedly
do.
I saw
And
that.
he's totally
hilarious.
talking. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like
supposedly
repeating
it's
stuff. He's like, "Oh, gotta go," or like stuff like that.
Yeah. So, and I guess that was something that they never originally intended him to talk, and that was something that David Collins added in. And when they finally heard the first draft of that, they loved it so much they just let him keep doing it.
Did anyone else enjoy seeing a protocol droid get tortured?
No, dude, I was just gonna say I did not like that. And also I hate when bad guys kind of laugh at somebody that's like captured and they're kind of chuckling at him and he's like,
Those are like
Dude,
RoboCop moments.
Big
dude,
uses
right?
a
Like,
shield?
where it's just, like, the
oh
worst.
man, I felt
No.
so bad. I felt so
The
bad
human-
for that
the
droid.
human
I did
shield
not
protocol
like that
droid?
scene. Yeah.
I loved it. Dude, look at the Zabrak boys, dude. They're so sick, dude.
Yeah, they're wild. They're wild for sure.
How they just pass the rotary gun back and forth.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. That was cool.
And then the bit with the them stringing the rope or the ropes or
Yeah,
whatever it is
the
across.
wires.
Mhm.
I guess
The ships are awesome.
Yeah, it shredded that ship with those
I guess we haven't
wires
gotten
across
there
the buildings.
I mean,
Oh,
there you
dude.
go.
There he is. There's the
presentation
scenes
there.
we've seen. Right? So this was in the trailers and stuff.
Come on.
Comes down.
So good.
You get the
I like his ripped up cloak too.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude. Been through it.
Yeah. It's like a poncho cloak too, right? It's got over the front.
Yeah.
It goes over the front.
yeah,
like a
it's front and
poncho?
back.
It's not just cape hood combo. It's more of a poncho kind of vibe.
It's like full
Damn,
poncho
look
on the right, and then it's split open down the front on the left.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
So there is a
Very
It's like
asymmetrical.
Clint
move
Eastwood.
your hands out of it. Yeah, totally. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's hard to get this to pause it right through.
Yeah, it's fine.
Dude, these the cops and the droids design and the armor design is so cool. Like if we're gonna end up doing characters from this at some point, I want to just be one of
Do
those
the cops, dude.
I just want to be a popo, dude.
Dude, come with me, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll just be
Lawson and
dude. There
gang.
was that. Yeah, there was that homie with the blonde hair that walked through the background.
Yeah,
in the
dude. I
thing.
thought of you when I saw him, dude. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, there's
You just look like Malibu from American Gladiators. I'll be that guy.
You could just be handing John cups of coffee all day.
Totally. Yeah, we'll just walk around drinking coffee together.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we get our intro to
Two boots.
Devin and her master, and realize that she's a little disgruntled with the situation, and she's not afraid to kind of bend the rules a little bit if it means
Yeah.
getting kind of taking care of him. So she steals
Man.
some food, gets busted. That's how she gets herself in jail.
When Master Splinter exposed himself to be a Jedi, I was waiting for a lightsaber to come out of his little staff there.
I know
Mhm.
we haven't
That would've
seen it
been
yet.
cool.
No,
But I
that's
think,
his
is everybody
saber.
else assuming that that's where it's at?
That's
Yeah.
absolutely his saber, bro. For
Dude,
sure.
his little hood with the visor is so sick.
Yeah,
His
it's
little
dope,
coat.
dude.
Yeah.
You can walk
It's-
around on your
I-
knees, Luke. We can make you that guy.
Dude,
Yeah, I
you
could
could
be
use
that guy.
that Fennec helmet.
Walk
for
around on
something
your
like
knees,
that.
dude.
Did
Yeah, just crawl around.
Did you
Scoot
guys
around.
notice that so he tells her basically play along with this, it'll be fine, and she
Yeah.
takes her cloak off and hands it to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm certain that what she was also doing was handing him her lightsaber.
Saber. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Watch.
Yep.
Yeah,
smart.
I want to get that
smart
together.
move.
Yep.
That's probably why she handed it over.
Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at how neatly she folds it up.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
her saber's hiding in there.
Totally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And she even gives him a
Nice,
look.
dude.
Like,
Good catch, man.
Good catch. That's good.
Yeah. So they haul her off to jail.
but she's pissed. She's like, "Really, bro? Like, you're gonna make me go to jail over this fruit
Raimi,
they stole because I'm trying to
all
feed
I
her?"
can all I can see now is your comment about how every single screen grab is like a poster.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why we can pause it and we get good stuff to talk about.
job.
Stuff.
Mm-hmm. So what's
Yep,
John
there's
doing
Lawson
right here?
with his sweet jacket,
Is John?
sweet
Is
pilot
John's next
jacket.
costume?
Yeah, there's me, I
Dude,
guess.
it's like,
That's some BS, though, man.
We
dude,
got two
he
boots.
is like Cassian on TRT. Like he's just like extra machismo, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
He's such a hard ass, dude.
He's
pretty
cool,
cool.
man. He's
Pretty
cool.
Yeah.
That jacket, dude. Look at that thing.
See, I'll just be that homie in the background reading comics on my tablet.
Bro, you could be Two Boots. You could be
No, Two
Homeboy.
Boots is
Yeah,
a
you could
square,
be blonde,
dude.
dude.
Yeah, I just want to be that blonde guy in the
Just
office.
hang with me, dude. Hold that iPad up and just
Yeah.
don't lose it.
We're jumping ahead, but there is also
I just show you things occasionally on the iPad.
Yeah, just bring
Like,
that.
dude,
show me the screen and give
check
me a
out this.
copy.
Yeah,
The
this picture
Birdman.
Spider-Man.
Dude, yeah, look at that.
Birdman.
The
is
way
a
that they
Birdman
put
in
these
this?
wires across and
Birdman.
shredded that one
That
car.
was wild. That was such a good sequence.
And did you notice when they go back the next day during the day after when they're investigating, the wires are there still? I noticed
Yes.
that.
Ooh, that's cool. Nice deets.
Yeah, that
I
guy's
kind of
cool.
didn't like his bad eye. That was the only thing on that design. It was a little.
Whoa.
It's like a little.
He's got one
Just,
eye's
yeah,
like
just a little one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I
The other
guess
one's
it
his real
more,
eye.
more just like.
Remember, this
less
is for
character.
kids.
That's true.
It's for kids.
That's true.
You know?
This is for kids.
We're in our 40s and 50s. Like, this is for kids.
A
So we
kid
got-
show.
I-
It's PG.
Actually, I didn't like. Yeah, it was. I was
him in-
cocked
let
a
the
certain
kid
way. I did not like.
Yeah. Let the kid. That's some merch stuff. Dude. Let the kid play.
That's pretty petty. That's true. I take that back.
We got
Docking
this
bay.
version
I mean, no, it's valid, but it's not for.
Hold on. In the chat, this guy Docking Bay 673 says if Luke's not gonna be that guy in the background, he goes, "Oh, you could be showing people new shirts on the iPhone."
Yeah.
Hey, have you seen this shirt?
He's like, check the merch out. Yeah, he's like,
Looks
check
like
out
official
the-
a police business. I'm just showing people our merch store.
You're like,
I got
here's
this new
the
shirt.
discount code.
You guys got any ideas?
Oh my god, it's so funny.
So we've got this show's version of Kingpin, at least for a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
Straight up, just the broad shoulders, the cane,
absolutely.
Again, look at that shot.
gang boss kind of guy. And so Maul's playing these guys against each other with the hopes that they both die, or at least it seems like he's hoping that the other one dies first, but it doesn't play out that way. Because he's surprised. He's setting them up to meet.
Maul looking a little cracked out right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like threatening the droid. She is not giving up any information.
Nope.
So they lock her up.
Like his
They
gun
figure out
harness.
that Maul. They figure out that Maul is. If I can get it to pause at the right spot here, they figure out that Maul is is wanted by the Imperials,
The shadow.
and they do not want the Imperials coming.
That shot's sick.
Yeah.
We
So-
got to do that, Raimi.
We'll do that. We'll
Eventually.
do that shot.
Yeah. Or superimpose you. I don't want you to have to get made up for an hour of photos.
Yeah, there'll be a shot. There'll be time. So, but yeah, now I thought it was interesting that the ISB specifically is the one that's got his file locked down.
Yeah.
I don't know if that detail. It's not just the Empire; it's the ISB, and I thought that it was odd that's such a specific call out. I think that detail is going to be relevant later. I think otherwise they would have just said the Empire. They wouldn't have said ISB specifically. So I'm thinking that nuance is going to be relevant at some point. So this little guy's got
That guy's funny.
He's compensating for something.
Yeah. Well, he's tiny.
He's got some like Halo
Big old
armor on or something.
Big old robot suit.
Master Chief
Got
looking.
a little Hulkbuster suit on.
Yeah.
And so the animation guys love putting their food in.
Look at that chicken
shows.
parm, dude.
So
It looks like a milanesa napolitana, man.
They spent all their time doing
Exactly
sushi
like
in the
chicken
Bad
parm
Batch,
you said
and
that.
in this show they did chicken parm. 100%.
It does look tasty.
It
I
does.
know there's a still frame here. I can't get it to show.
It is.
But so these guys go at it because the droid head is here, and Kingpin ends up getting whacked.
Yeah, that was funny. A little sneaky got him.
Mm-hmm.
Little Trojan horse.
So we get
Yeah,
more
that
of these.
chase scene was crazy. Was that the first place where we saw that Gatling gun be used? Was in this scene?
I think they
Or was
used it
that in the beginning?
Did they use the opening?
Okay.
I can't remember.
I can't remember, but
Yeah.
they pass that thing back and forth, which is kind of
It's
fun.
gratuitous Gatling gun.
Gratuitous big gun.
Yeah.
Big gun energy.
Yeah.
It's so good, dude.
And so we don't really see we see the female Mando at the beginning, but then is it by the end of this episode or is it into the second episode? He's got a couple other Mandos.
They're kind of always
pairing
around.
along. They're kind of always around. Yeah.
I think they're hanging around somewhere. Yeah.
Battalion, basically, that she is in charge of.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh, so Maul decides that he needs this guy. So they're going to break into the police station and get him. And that's where we get our hallway scenes.
Yeah.
So
Dark,
sick.
So
dark
great.
hallway, just
Little quick
flash of
shots of the guys walking. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kept the pace on that. It was really great. And so, like when earlier in the episode, he says he feels that there's, somebody he's going to kind of bend to his will and use against everybody. But I guess in that moment when he sees her in her jail cell, that is like him understanding that's who she is and it's why he freed her and stuff, I guess, right?
Yeah. He knows
Yeah.
it's her
Yeah.
that he's been looking for. So then he sees her and then fade to black.
Yeah.
hot fire, dude. Hot fire.
Fire.
I don't know if we need to do the next episode as in depth as this one.
Yeah, we can run faster.
Just pick out a couple main scenes. Oh, that Daredevil though teaser.
Don't need to recap. So it picks up with them still escaping. Still escaping.
All of the speeder designs so far have been really cool. Like very urban, look like they don't like really go off planet too much.
Very Blade Runner, dude.
Yeah, stay within the atmosphere and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Like angular.
Them all black
Yeah,
man.
very angular.
Dude.
Oh wait, here we go.
Master
spot.
Splinter.
Master.
Boom.
That
So
dude,
good.
epic.
With that little
Yeah.
move right there.
Yeah.
That was great.
Someone's got
And then
do
yeah,
that
like you
costume.
said, Maul pulls the bridge down. All the people are in danger, so he's got to save him. And
Dude, and he pulls that bridge down with very little ease. He just does it, and it just comes straight down. It's
he
crazy.
basically like snaps his fingers, and yet it's
Yeah.
taken everything this guy's got to keep it up.
Yeah.
Lawson put his cup of coffee down so he could help.
So they lock her up, and the whole time, so we get introduced to the kid. He wants to go visit mom. Dad wants to come along. Kid doesn't really want him to. So there's clearly some kind of family drama
Tension.
that we haven't really seen play
Yeah.
out yet. The whole time that the girl's in the cell, Maul's telling her, you can kind of go anytime. Because I think he's trying to get her to, he's trying to goad her into using her powers to free herself.
Yep.
So,
Because he's like, you're a Jedi. Like, you can get out.
yeah.
Mhm.
because she's been hiding it all this time. So he at a minimum, he wants her to prove who she is, to show who she is.
Yeah.
Lawson just picking up some side ladies too. Just she was like, "What are you doing?"
She's like,
Yeah.
dinner.
Yeah.
I got time for dinner. He's like, oh, I
So
guess
Maul
we can go to dinner.
Maul starts taking on the Pikes. And this is where we get our hallway scene here coming up.
Like a
Taking
Rama.
on the Pikes is an
Ooh,
understatement.
here we go. Ooh, never
Maul
mind the
and
Pike.
Maul.
There's Maul.
The green contrast in this hallway is really cool too.
Yeah, dude.
Green.
This is his Vader moment.
Yeah.
He smokes these dudes.
You
I
said
love
somebody
how, dude. Mm-hmm.
you said somebody did a side by side with this and the Vader
Yeah.
sequence from Rogue One. I want to see that. So
It's on Instagram. You can find it. There's like a reel. You guys got them superimposed over each other, not on top, but above and below. That's cool.
Epic.
The glow from his saber is making it red.
Yeah.
And this right here, just come on, dude. I think the guys were like, listen, the Vader scene was cool, but watch this.
yeah, this is why this is the first show to get a TV 14.
Yeah.
rating.
Yeah.
He's just
Bro.
Marks him.
Just Fruit Ninja him.
Kaboom.
Fruit Ninja.
Lawson's got to be careful. You don't know if he wants any of that Maul smoke.
Dude. Well, he was a bounty hunter apparently, so
Yeah, he
you
might
got
have
some
some
tricks up his
experience.
sleeve, you know.
Yeah.
So she gets out, and that's
She's
the
just
end.
like, what up?
That's
I'm
a wrap.
out.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
Pretty solid, man. Solid.
The hallway scene was so peak, especially when they added smoke detector beeps.
That was the best part, dude. I think they know how to smoke. Oh, there it goes again.
Still
I mean,
smoking.
The saber was flashing the walls. Yeah, dude. Come on. Only makes sense.
Yeah, realistic.
Only makes sense.
It was the alarm going off, dude.
Yeah, beep.
Dude, money.
So money.
At least my video is a little better, right?
Yes.
It did get
You
good.
look, you do
Back
look
to
nice.
normal.
It's the Wi-Fi, dude. I'm telling you, the Wi-Fi sucks. Someone
you look
probably
nice.
turned off Netflix downstairs, and now the internet works a little better.
Channeling your Lawson energy, dude.
Ridiculous. Where's that beep?
Ridiculous.
Ready?
Count us down.
We're all holding our
3,
breath.
2, 1.
In other news, featuring Glup Shadow.
All right, let me. I don't remember how to do this. Let me see if I can. Oh my gosh, there it goes. Okay. No. Yes. Am I supposed to share screen? Man, I suck at this.
Which I don't remember. I can do it for you. Which one is yours? Is it the? Just tell me what.
So
tell me what it looks
first off, yeah, it's a RoboCop. First
Got
one, Amazon there it is. Amazon announced a RoboCop reboot, officially happening. Not sure. It's probably going to be a show. From the looks of it, it's going to be on Prime. But I did also read that the original actor is interested in somehow either reprising or returning in one way or another, which would be cool.
I've got a question. Is this an official promo pic for the show that they put out, that Amazon put out?
I don't think so.
Actor that's in the new show?
I
Is it
don't think
cast
so.
or anything?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. This is something that an account posted, and
Got it.
I just took the image because it went with
Okay.
the post.
Okay.
I don't think it's official at all. I could be wrong, but I really highly doubt it. Highly.
Cool.
But yeah, so that's something to look forward to. I think it's going to be going on next year, 2027. So pretty cool.
Cool.
We'll see what happens, because those movies were very, very brutal, and they were not kid friendly in any way, shape, or form.
Not at all.
In any way, shape, or form. And Red Foreman was the bad guy. So if you watch that 70s show and don't know,
No
about RoboCop,
way.
Yeah.
you didn't know he was the main baddie in the first one.
Didn't know
Yeah.
that. Oh, gotta rewatch
dude.
that.
He goes, dumbass.
Yeah, jackass. Yeah, he's really just terrible in that movie, and not a terrible actor, but terrible person in that film.
Bad boy.
Just terrible. Yeah. Okay. Next up is
it the
another beep?
Peter
It's
Dinklage one?
that one. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So Peter Dinklage was cast in Alien Earth for season 2.
Oh,
so if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, a Dinklage fan in general, expect him in the next season. I no idea what role he'll be playing. All we know is that he has been cast as something. So
that's cool.
So we'll see. Yeah,
probably some scientist on a ship somewhere.
I was just gonna say he's probably a scientist or someone that knows of a certain species or something.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. That show was very entertaining. I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people are on the fence about it or either loved it or hated it. We for the most part liked it, I think. Mini Alien, no,
loved it.
No,
the show was awesome.
Probably not. Yeah, show was great. So so he's gonna be in the next one. And last thing I have that isn't much. Apparently, Jamie Foxx, who's tied to.
I've been talking about this for years, dude.
Yeah, but this is a new development. So he confirms that the Spawn script is done, and so we should be getting some of that soon. He has been talking about doing it for a while.
I actually heard a podcast with Michael Jai White on it.
He's pissed, bro.
Yeah, he wanted to be a part of it, and he made a comment that he had talked to Jamie about it. But
how you gonna? Hey, bro, can I be the star instead of you? He's gonna be like, no, bro. Like I'm developing it. Like it's my thing now. Like you.
Yeah.
He was the last one, right? He was the first one.
Michael J. White, and he's a martial artist. Like
he's good, dude. He's good, and
he
was
good
in
The Dark Knight. He was in The Dark Knight. He was that gangster in The Dark Knight with the pencil.
No shade on Jamie Foxx, but I just
not at all. But yeah, Michael J. White was a very good.
I know McFarlane's been trying to get this done forever. So
yeah, and you never know; things could change as Hollywood goes. Things always find a way to change it up. So yeah. But script is done. Hopefully, we'll get some movement on that, and then see another live action Spawn because it's been like 30 years or something for the last one.
Yeah, totally.
At least,
right? Probably about 30 years, I bet.
At least 30 years. So, and that was really good graphic wise, and
dude, it was. They did a great job.
It was insane, Spawn. Dude. Yeah. So
that's good.
Yeah, we'll see.
I like it.
Anyway, so yeah, that's it.
Make it
cool.
Nice.
All right. Next up.
I'm touching myself tonight.
Oh yeah. I have a couple newsy tidbits, and then we can talk a little DD on the tail end. So I'm gonna pop up the slide show right now.
Marvel.
Can you see that on your side yet, guys? There we go.
Now.
Coolio. So on Easter Sunday, Robert Downey Jr. shared this cryptic Marvel Universe related Easter Sunday message, and just has some fun play on some of what we know is going to be in Doomsday. So you've got what I thought to be most interesting, beyond, you've got obviously Fantastic Four and X-Men and Wakanda featured and represented. But John, correct me if I'm wrong, but is this bottom left, is that Iron Fist?
I think it is.
Right?
I was just thinking that. Sorry, yeah, I was just thinking. I'm like, what is that yellow and green thing? I think it is Iron Fist.
Yeah, which we haven't really delved into any of that.
It looks like a trident too, though. Hold on, it looks like a trident.
It's Namor.
Oh, maybe for Namor. Okay, that's
okay. That makes more sense.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
Because at the bottom, it looks like where the Avengers A, the whatever that is, the purple one. It looks like it goes down past like it's.
That's true.
Namor's trident.
Okay.
Just
That's
very
a good call. That's a good catch.
very- So yeah, it must be Namor.
Okay, so that one's
We confirm.
established, but we have the X front and center, right? But what is the one out in the far left here behind the
Doctor
ants?
Strange.
Doctor Strange. Okay,
ants?
wow, I'm blowing
Ant-Man.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Doctor
ants, Ant-Man. Yeah,
His window. It's
Loki, Cap, Thor, X-Men,
New Avengers.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I don't know if anyone caught that.
That's interesting.
Toby symbol.
Very
The
interesting.
ants are Ant-Man, Wasp, and
Mhm.
Wakanda, Avengers. What's the one in the middle on the bottom there? Is that
That
Shang-Chi?
is that Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the Shang-Chi logo. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Nice.
Those
Okay,
are-
yeah, and he's
they're-
obviously in it too. The Fantastic Four logo crossed out is so good. That's such a nice little.
dude. That's such a
flourish
you
for-
thing.
Yeah,
And-
that's very old school Marvel.
The Avengers logo has the asterisk on it from Thunderbolts.
Yeah, that's so great. So that's a fun little Easter nugget.
Oh, sorry.
And you're okay. And so we just got word that season 2 was announced for Marvel Zombies, which left us on a really big cliffhanger. So whether or not we move past season 2 beyond, we'll hopefully tie up some loose ends from that series, because that was so good. And if you haven't seen the first season,
Yeah.
go watch it.
And not to go back to the last one, but that was a very, very clever promo.
Oh yeah,
on Easter.
Dude, RDJ is always good about putting fun
egg, dude.
Marvel Easter egg stuff in his posts. Like he's
Very
always been good about doing that stuff. So very, very good. I wonder who drew that art. That's obviously new, and I love the retro take on
It
I gotta
looks
look
retro,
up who did
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Cooking.
Very much so. And last thing, new comic for this week is The Web of Venom. So you guys know I like my number ones. This is hitting comic book shops this week, and then will be available later on digital. And there's a ton of variant covers for the YouTube watchers. I just picked my 3 favorites. The one in the middle, which is the main cover, is actually my favorite, and that is based on the original 1980s Web of Spider-Man cover. So a nice homage to that. And for just overall flavor, Venom is rocking a spite, as you can see on the images, he's rocking a very Spider-Man-esque outfit. So he's going to be, as he's done through his career, playing on the good side through this series. So should be pretty cool. But obviously with his wiggle room to bite people's heads off and stuff as he sees fit. And that's it for the Newsly news. But Daredevil. So Daredevil episode 4 hit yesterday. As we talked about earlier in the show, we just ate really good this week on Disney Plus. And episode 4 hit. So here's a little brief overview. I'll hit you with the directors, then we'll just kind of touch on what we liked about it. Benjamin Poindexter, aka Bullseye, is at his most dangerous. Yet it's all for good. ... Kind of. The episode was directed by Solvin Name and written by Chantel M. Wells, who's been involved in the series, previously so far. So, Gloves Off was the name of the episode, and it's kind of a point of no return for all of these characters at this point. We have this big spectacle with Fisk destroying this dude in the boxing ring for this charity match and showing maybe a little bit more of himself to the rest of New York that maybe doesn't know how brutal a person he is. And then obviously a lot of this episode focused around the character of Bullseye and getting a little bit more look into his world, which was really cool. So what did you guys think? Let's just sound off and hear some tids. John, why don't you go first on this one? Because you watched it most recently, so I'd like to hear your takes.
Yeah. I thought this was obviously a Bullseye-centric episode for the most part. Freaking awesome, dude. Just kicking butt. Yeah, they kind of just take you through the day in the life of Bullseye, him waking up, his daily routine, him stretching, whatever, him getting ready for the day.
Yeah. Spoilers. Also, just for right now, you didn't say anything yet, but just so we cover that one too, of course.
Yeah.
Spoilies.
I mean, I'm not going to go too much into detail.
I got a couple things, so just in case, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was great. He shows off his skills. You know, in the beginning, that first sequence was amazing. Him in the diner, he kind of calls in a fake SWAT for Punisher, and ends up just ambushing everyone and just freaking crushing. Also the boxing scene where it kind of also comes in, and a lot happens there. I'll let you guys go into detail on that scene, but thought it was great how he comes in and does his thing, and all these things happen, and it's a nice little twist at the end how someone else comes in, and whatever. I'll let you guys talk about that. But awesome, loved it. This show is kicking butt. They are just nailing it.
Momentum's good. Yeah,
momentum's good. Pacing's good. We're getting everything we want, and it's developing in a good at a good speed. Everything is happening as it should, and that's it. I don't want to say too much about it. It's awesome. Looking forward to more of it. I know Brian's just oozing to talk about Bullseye. he's just gushing, just waiting.
Do you want me to hit my little couple of tidbits? I also just took a couple notes on mine again.
Let everyone go before Brian, and then Brian can just splurge.
I think Brian's gonna have some juicy commentary, and mine again are just very surfacey because again I just do the homework while watching. Okay, so one thing that I loved about the beginning of the episode, and they haven't done yet, did you guys notice that before the episode started, Disney ran a promo for a QR code to link you to free, I'm assuming digital comics, featuring like all of the Daredevil like universe characters. It was literally like right before the episode, and it was like, scan this code to enjoy some comics from your favorite characters in the MCU or whatever. I thought that was amazing. Like that's getting them to open the audience up to like actually comic book reading, which is amazing. So, again, I'm gonna kind of just scan over the scenes, but I wrote.
You can put yourself in the middle, dude. Like I'm just sitting here watching you. I'm like being highlighted, and I'm just like here listening to you what you're saying. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know. I don't. It's okay.
I'm the one that has to do it. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you're good. The cafe scene that we see with Bullseye, I just wrote many forks to many domes.
So good.
And did I see him kill a guy with a lobster tail? Question
mark.
Yes.
Lobster claw.
That's true.
Claw.
Oh, lobster claw. Okay. God, that was brutal. That was
in the
insane.
eyeball.
In the eyeball, and there were missing eyeballs too in that scene. That was crazy.
And a toothpick.
Oh yeah, dude, that whole thing was just
can
brutal.
Of tomatoes.
I got that. Okay, so I got that. Matt sneaking into the cafe with the AVTF uniform on, as he was trying to like assess who was there and if it was actually in fact Bullseye. I loved his like detective work.
That was slick. Yeah,
super slick. The way he addressed the other police as an AVTF, he like had the bravado of one of those guys, and it was a really cool scene. The flashback at the church, the kid that they got for Little Murdoch looked, there's like a list of Easter eggs for the show, but they nailed a cover by one of my favorite artists, John Romita Jr., and it's like panel perfect to the way the kid is like looking in the scene and stuff. So there's like some really nice like Easter egg like comic panel stuff. The bank shot with the CD was insane, and then Bullseye steals the moped to get away by throwing a can of beans or something at a guy. Did you guys clock that?
Yeah,
like that was the weirdest thing.
That's what I said. Can of tomatoes, dude.
Okay, can of tomatoes. I was like, what the heck did he throw at him? And it was clearly a can, and it was such a kind of comic slapstick scene, but it worked so well.
Yeah.
But I mean, dude, and then beyond that, like just the development of Bullseye and stuff. That was just my notes, but I want to hear what Brian's got cooking because he studied this one. I feel like
I'm just dude, I'm so all in this show. Like I feel like if this is how they're gonna make the Marvel shows now,
yeah,
like dude, we're cooking. Like
Mhm.
I feel so much like if Falcon the Winter Soldier was like this, like if some of the past Marvel
Totally.
shows were done like this, dude, we'd be in a way different place. But with that being said, if they use this as the guideline for going forward, and from what I keep seeing, the reviews on this show are like incredible. So
Yeah.
um I feel like this is the same thing as Raimi said with Maul, like how every shot is like a poster.
Yeah.
It's like a cinematic like viewpoint. The whole intro of Bullseye, um, with the music, right? It's almost very James Gunn-esque. It's just the music they're picking for this whole series is so awesome.
Yeah.
And obviously Bullseye as a character is just, it's really the juxtaposition of even when Daredevil, when Matt caught him and was just beating the crap out of him because he's foggy. And Bullseye is trying to be like, dude, I had no choice, but I'm on your
One good
side.
deed.
And like,
Yeah.
one good deed, like
Levels
that,
the playing field.
like trying to bring them in together was really, really insane. I don't know. Bullseye just, last season, whatever, he was only in it for like a second as Bullseye proper, I guess.
Mhm.
But having him be a little bit more comic-y, that whole action scene in the beginning when he stands up and he's just got the swagger and he's like kicking up the forks
Yeah.
and just murking everybody and then squirting the ketchup on it. I was actually
So
like really
sick, bro.
I was really disappointed
Oh.
when I woke up yesterday and Marvel's Instagram basically had that whole scene.
Oh, wow.
And of course I
It
watched
didn't,
it,
though.
but
It didn't.
Yeah.
it didn't. But this is my point. It's like I watched it and I was like, fuck, man, they really just put that whole scene on Instagram? Like that's kind of lame. But then when you watched it, it was actually like chopped up into more of a digestible, real style.
Yeah.
But the music and everything was just incredible. Matt,
Dude,
seeing Matt. Go ahead.
that diner, real quick on that diner is in Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man movie. First Tom Holland movie. It's called the Bel Air Diner, and it's shown in Spider-Man from the exterior, which is pretty cool.
That's
Those doors
super
and everything, just in the background, but just the little Easter eggs are cool.
I love the relationship between Matt and Paige at this point. When he told her he loved her and she loved him, it's just like, because he's putting himself into these really dangerous positions now.
Yeah.
I thought it was really slick at the end when he saved Kingpin. He flipped the script, whereas he saved him as Matt, and now he's saving him as Daredevil. Like that was
a cool contrast from what we saw last season, of course,
Yes. I thought that was really interesting. And for the record, Steven called what happened with Vanessa getting, I mean, we don't know if she's dead, but Steven called that like 2 days ago. He's like, watch, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I'm just, dude, I'm like, that episode ended and I was like, oh, dude, I gotta wait a week. Like, this is so good. I mean, they could have put this into a movie and it would have been incredible. But again, I'm not disappointed at that. I'm not disappointed at all. I just hope that this is the bar for Marvel TV shows going forward, because they are nailing this. I mean, all those the fight scenes, the Matt, like Daredevil, like sensing things and how the whole thing kind of hums, and him picking up on the sounds and the senses. It's just, dude, this is like how they need to do these shows. It's incredible. Dude.
When you get the right teams that want to be working on it, and it's just cohesive, and now we're coming off of Wonder Man, which also generally seemed like everybody loved.
It was very good. It was,
I really liked it, but also had a high production quality to it. It was very cinematic, even though it wasn't obviously like an action show. But this, coupled with that, now there's I feel there's a higher bar set now for TV stuff to come out with.
And lastly, we're getting a kind of a precursor of a possible group team up coming on to play, because the girl, White Tiger's niece, how Daredevil talked to her and was like, oh, you have the amulet on, like that takes great power, like, and responsibility, whatever, something like along those lines.
He's Uncle Ben. Yeah.
Yeah. And she was like, yep, I'm ready. And he's like, cool, let's go.
Yeah, very
Born
cool
Again
scene.
season 3.
Yeah, because we know Jessica's coming, so we already know that, and we don't know if Frank's gonna get a little snippet at the end to hype up his show, which I'm assuming that's gonna happen. But or the Defenders, yeah. I mean,
Well, the rumor mill I saw a lot this past week were a lot of behind the scene photos of Luke Cage and Danny Rand, like both with the like robe-y kind of costume cover things on set. So
the black robe, yeah.
Be interesting if they end up making an appearance or if that's just kind of a smokescreen.
but Bullseye, man, he's got some Crosshair vibes, and I do like banana milkshakes. Sign me up.
Well, you got a toothpick stuck to your arm there, smooth guy.
I know. There it is. I was looking for
Other
it.
side. Jesus. That's a stained red.
Smooth as that banana milkshake right over there.
Raimi, what'd you think about it?
I haven't.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
whoops. All right, then. No thoughts.
Spoiler alert.
No.
I repeat, spoiler alert.
I never watched season 1. I haven't seen a single episode. So it's fine.
So good.
And last season was good, and this is
even better. Yep.
Dude.
You'll enjoy the binge.
Between Star Wars and Marvel right now.
Yeah, I'll get caught up.
Bro, there's more than that, Brian. Unfortunately, you don't watch everything, so Invincible is going bananas, dude.
Dude.
For people that like good shows, watch Invincible. Also Primal. If you didn't watch Primal, I know David just finished Primal and he messaged me. He's like, dude, what the hell? So
how many eps are in that season? Is that like a one and done?
It's not that many. It's like 10 maybe.
I love the look of that animation. I need to just make time.
So good, bro. It's so good.
Time.
David, every season, David, every season he would finish. He'd be like, finish season 1, finish season 2. I just finished season 3, and we'd have a chat about it. It's dope, dude. It's there's twists and turns, man. It's awesome. And Invincible too. If you, Luke, you
I know of
read
all
the
people
comic.
on this pod.
I'm sure you
I
have
should be the
Prime,
one
dude.
watching. Yeah,
you need to watch it. It's amazing. They just did the Conquest, the second Conquest fight, dude.
I know.
Insane.
I know.
You know
It's in my wheelhouse. I do. I read all the way up through that, so I very much enjoyed it. I need to dive. Yeah.
There comes that music.
Long, boys.
We're getting the hook.
Double digest.
All right.
It's double digest.
Don't forget to hit the store at thedadbatch.com starting this Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific for those sweet, sweet new shirts that Luke designed, especially for you. Yes, you, the one listening at the other end of this stream. Guys, where can people find you? Brian?
If you do visit the Dad Batch Pod merch store, please find a place in your heart to get yourself the Crosshair Man sweatshirt combo or the iPod case, the AirPod case.
John?
I can tell you where you won't find me next week. You won't see me at the bar anymore working at the door. You might see me at the bar drinking, but I won't be working. And you can find me at pair_annoyed.
Dun, 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 dun,
And Luke?
Let's go with pair_annoyed. We actually are organizing our next episode too, so we're gonna get that popping soon. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, folks. If you like the show, be sure to hit that like button and tell your friends about us. If you hate the show, hit the like button anyway, and go ahead and tell your enemies about us. If you can, leave us a review. We want to see your best take on how to do a smoke detector emoji in those comments. So,
It'd just be a little fart poop.
Join us next week for episode 180. And until next time, enjoy your spice responsibly.